1 2 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. I think we're live. Can you see me? Can you hear me? What's wrong? Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. It's Sunday. Time to play some music. I'm all dressed up today because I've got a gig after this. So I don't know how long I'm going to do, but I'm here. Look how many people we've got. We've got Julie, we've got Henry, we've got Vuk, we've got Louis, we've got DX7. Agent Orange is here. My mum and dad are here. Who else have we got? We got Henry. Hans, we got Hans here. Ron Domensky's here. Awesome. Great to see so many people on here. Yep, we have somebody in the background right here on this on the couch. You can just see his face. That's my dad here, and my mom just she went and moved from over there to over there. Yep, they are here with me watching this live, actually in my living room for once. First time ever, right? All right, so it's all up to you guys as to what I play. Let's start with this one I did the other day. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. So, it's funny that you should say that the weather's better here than it is in the UK. I beg to differ. It was 3 degrees Celsius here today, which is 32, 34 Fahrenheit. It was really, really cold. Really, really cold. All right, what do you want to hear, everyone? It's your show as well as mine. I just did that first one, Besame Mucho, to start it off. I did upload it onto YouTube last week, and as you can tell now, as we're getting into the new year, I am doing regular uploads every Friday. So they'll go out at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. in Europe. So get used to it. There's a lot more coming. A lot more coming. All right, let's do that one. Song. What a great song. All right, let's do that one as well. It was That's What Friends Are For. Great song. Awesome. Okay, some of these songs I don't know. I don't know Antigua by Antonio Carlos Jobim. I don't know that one, afraid. Brian Brates. I know this one. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance, looking for a little romance, giving a half a chance. I've never seen that dress you're wearing, all the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Where I wanna be, and I hardly know this beauty by my side. Never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Girl, you're amazing. I've never seen so many people want to be there by your side. When you turned to me and smiled, girl, you took my breath away. I've never had such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, and I hardly know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I'll never forget tonight. Lady in red, all right, we got the whole requests coming in fast and furious now. All right, Ant Flynn, thank you so much for the 449. Can you feel the love tonight? right, lots and lots of requests. Let's have a look. It's amazing. My mum and dad are here, and you can see. Can you see them? I don't think you can see them now. Can you see? You can't see it now, right? What did you do? Move? They're amazed by how small this setup is. It looks really, really big on screen. But she came in here, my mum, and she's like, "Oh my, look at this!" She says, "This is unbelievable. It looks so massive on screen. It's just a really small space. I really have to squeeze in here to get into between these two instruments as well." Oh my goodness, we got lots and lots of requests here. Oh, both sides now. I don't know that one, Stephen, but I can do right here waiting. All right, I've got to do these tipped ones. So if you throw a tip on here, you're going to get it straight away. I appreciate it. So let's see if I can do this with the strings and piano. I don't know how it will sound. I think it will sound pretty good. Yeah. This is sound number 15 on this wonderful piano, Yamaha NU1X. I think it came out pretty good there with the old strings and piano, right? That's sound number 15 on this wonderful instrument. You can't see it right now because the camera angle is not right, but the front off, it's got all this action here, like an upright piano. It's amazing. Sounds great, and it plays fantastic. All right, I'm looking back here to... I don't know the Rose. Funny, eh? Not by Elton John, anyway. All right, let's have a look. This is the Rose that I know. This is on DX piano. This is sound number 7. What a lovely sound that is. It really is. Beautiful. Right, let's do this one because I saw this one come up. It's this nice song that had over a million views on YouTube. Careless Whisper, George Michael. Now, it's a long song, this, but there are 3 movements to it. I think you have to play it all. Here we go with this last one. Okay, well, a lot of people miss out this part, and I think you've got to play it because it's very, very famous in the song. Here we go. long song, but I gotta play it all. I'm not doing the beer today. I think that Dad asked me that question. Are you doing the beer? I'm driving. An hour to my gig after this. Let's do that song. Somebody just asked for, can you play Careless Whisper while I was playing Careless Whisper? Torge's Pokestack, I think you were asking for that. I just played it. All right, let's do this one because it's a beautiful song. Especially on this DX7. Such unbelievable 80s feel and sound to this. I wish I could mix the strings with it, but I can't on this. Let's have a play. Takes me back to when I bought that album 2020 and it had that song on it, In Your Eyes. What a great song. And I love that DXC piano sound as well. I hope you do too. Andrew Schaff, great to see you on here. I haven't seen some of your stuff for a while. Andrew does gets my sheet music and uploads them to YouTube, and I love watching your stuff, Andrew. Brilliant. All right, Smooth Operator. Interrupted learning Christmas tunes. I get the feeling. always play these too fast. I'm going to slow it down a little bit because I'm racing ahead of speed right now. To answer your question, no, I do not take my piano to the gig. It's long gone are those days. If they don't have a piano, I don't do it. There you go. Christine Ward of Weatherford, thank you so much for the $1.99. How does NUN1X sound itself without headphones? It's different, and the reason is I'm bringing out two outputs from this machine into a mixing desk, and the mixing desk has all EQs and some reverb and everything. So I'm getting direct sound here right into the headphones, and hopefully it's what you're hearing as well. If you're wearing headphones right now, I'm delivering in the best quality audio and 1080p. So when I take the headphones off and I play it acoustically, I'm really not hearing the brightness and the depth that I do when I listen to it through the headphones. I hope that makes sense. Number one, I've got the front off, and there are two speakers. There's one here and one here that I had to unplug, and they're the treble, the tweeters, the ones that give you the high pitch, the high range. And you know, from having this based on when you compare it to the N3X, which is the really great big cabinet with the subwoofers on the bottom and the speakers on the top, you notice a big difference. But in saying that, it's what you get used to, right? I mean, in a living room, I think it's great, and you get a lot of joy out of it. But one of the great things about these instruments is that it can be silent. You can plug the headphones in and you can listen to it. And then you can even put it through a mixing desk like I have and EQ it and really get that whatever sound you want that you are really happy with. And I'm happy with this sound, and I hope you guys are too. Hope that answers your questions. All right, going back to gigging. I remember when I was in the 80s, I was working at a music store called Fox's Music in Doncaster. It was in the Frenchgate Centre. And everyone used to go there for their electones and keyboards. We didn't really do a lot of pianos. We did a few pianos, but we never, ever had a grand in the store. Always upright pianos, because pianos weren't the thing then. Back in the 80s, it was all electones and organs, and they were big-ticket items. I mean, you pay up to £10,000, £12,000 for an organ back then. And amazingly, in the 80s, I found that, you know, pubs and clubs would call the store and say, can you come and play for us? Well, what do you want me to play? You just play the organ, you know. So often there would be organs at clubs and pubs, and sometimes there weren't. So it started out that I used to take an organ from the store, put it in the back of the car, and go do a gig. And then I found that I couldn't do that anymore. I had to buy my own. So I do remember those days where I had a trailer with the organ in there, on a frame with wheels on, and I'd strap it all up. Oh my goodness me, I was doing 4 nights a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I don't know those of you that know Doncaster, but I would do Stainforth on a Friday night, and then I would do Conisbrough on a Saturday night, and then Stainforth on a Sunday, Conisbrough on a Monday. So they were like total opposite ends of town, 25 miles difference, and I'd have to do that every weekend, 4 nights. and I earned some money. It was great. And then karaoke came in the early 90s. And guess what? I lost every single night. Remember when that happened? They just killed live music, and they had the backing tracks, and people would go and sing and have a lot of fun and get drunk. And it changed the live music scene as we knew it in the UK. But yeah, I remember doing a gig when I came over to Florida for the first time, and it was down in Coral Springs, just south of Miami. And I got stuck in traffic. I had my own gear. I had the Yamaha CP250 and Bose speakers, a mixing desk, and I had to take it all in there. I remember getting there late, certainly late, meaning that I didn't have the time to set up and start on time. They weren't very happy about it, and nor was I, because I got a lot of attitude from them, and I figured I just wouldn't do it again. I just, if they don't have a piano, I'm not taking the stuff down there. It's as simple as that. So I'm not a full-time pianist. No, I used to be. It used to be my career. Perry, you just asked me that question. No, I'm not. I sell real estate. I'm the realtor down here in South Florida, and the market's crazy. So no, one day I hope to be again full-time pianist. Yeah, I worked on ships. For those of you that don't know, I worked on ships for 8 years. It's 1997 to 2005. I worked Holland America Line, Cunard Line for 3 years for each of them. I took out the Queen Mary 2, the QE2. And the Coronia, met my lovely wife Vanessa on the Coronia. Fantastic job. And I said to everybody, if you play piano, and once COVID is gone, actually a good friend of mine, Martin Moss, has been off ships now since the 4th of January 2020, and he just joined today the Caribbean Princess in Fort Lauderdale. Give him a round of applause, because he's been off for 2 years as a cruise director. So he's back on the ships as of today. Amazing. Oh, Scott, that sucks. It'll come back. It'll come back. I think we're getting towards the end of it now. Christine, do it. It's wonderful. It's a great machine. You won't be disappointed. Won't be disappointed, I can promise you. And U1X. This blows me away. As you know, from 2005, since 97, when I started working on cruise ships and playing grand pianos all the time. I've always been a fan of grand pianos. It's been like, okay, grand. If you've got the room and then you can afford them, get a grand. I'm telling you, these digital pianos have blown me away. Number one, acoustic grands have blown me away because of all the digital technology. But you would never have got one of these in my house 10 years ago. And this support of this partnership that I have with piano distributors here in Jupiter, and it all came about on a whim, really, when I walked into the store and met Steve Trawford. Then we decided that we would work together, and he brought out this grand piano, and it was magnificent. Then he brought out the N3X digital, and he's like, it's going to be different, it's going to be different. But when I started playing it, it was like, wow. And then this little thing, because I call it a little thing because it is. It's like a mini version of a piano, but it's just so amazing. The way that it feels and sounds and the resonance, it's just unbelievable, honestly. They've come on such leaps and bounds in the last 25, 30 years. Incredible. So, yeah, Christine, you won't regret it. So, John, yeah, how do I deal with the difference of the sound and feel of the piano? Well, listen, usually the pianos are okay, but here's the thing. Most people have a piano that is in their house, and they don't play it. And it gets tuned occasionally, and so they just like to see their piano being played, right? And when somebody plays it and they play it well, it just puts a big smile on their face. So, yeah, it could have been a family heirloom. It could have been, brought down generation after generation, so it's pretty old. And then it could be a relatively new one, and it's a showpiece for the home, but it just doesn't get played unless it gets played, with a disc on a disc clavier or something like that. So it doesn't really matter to me. I've played some really nice pianos on gigs, and I've played some shockers. It doesn't matter. I mean, they know what the piano is, and they know what sound it's going to produce. But when they see somebody who can play piano and they're playing it, it just brings great joy to them. And that's what happened with this one. I did it this one that I'm going to tonight was a private house in Wellington. I did it at Christmas, right after my Christmas live stream, and she's hired me again because it was wonderful. Again, she says, I've never heard it played like that, so we go again tonight. I think she wants me for Valentine's night too. QM2 in September, maybe it's fantastic. Golden Wedding, wonderful. You're gonna have a great time. Great time. It's funny, Vanessa and I went on there, I think it was 2017, and I took that ship out. I was working on there for 8 months. I did December through August. My goodness, that's almost 9 months, isn't it? And we went back on there, but Vanessa had never been on as a passenger, so we went on there for a little cruise. New York around Independence Day. It was fantastic, and it's funny, you don't realize just how magnificent these vessels are until you go back. You get kind of used to your surroundings when you're working on there, but it was magical to go back on. You're gonna have a great time on there. I remember you coming on before with Nana. We went to Barcelona, right? It's great talking to you guys. All right, so let me ask you a question. What do you want to see on this YouTube channel? I've been doing this now since 2013, so 8 years. 8 years this YouTube channel has been going on. And, I like to put out stuff that I like to play. I like to put out stuff that I think you like to play. I've been blown away by your comments regarding the sheet music, because that started out 3 years ago, believe it or not, 3 years ago, where somebody told me, I want your sheet music. I want the sheet music of that arrangement. And that's how it all started, with me producing sheet music of the stuff that I play, because I do play by ear. I listen to the song, I just play it, and hopefully I do it justice, and you guys are buying the crap out of the sheet music. It's coming up to like 14,000 downloads right now, and 270 plus titles on musicnotes.com. I put the link on here so you'll be able to see it. I pinned it. All of these songs that I'm playing, the sheet music is there for most of them, so go check it out. And like Andrew Schaff, he's been doing this. He's been buying the sheet music, and he's been just following it note for note, and it's incredible. When I see these people, sometimes I'll do a YouTube search of myself, and I'll come up with somebody who is playing my sheet music, but they've actually named me. You understand what that means? It's not me playing, but it's just fantastic to see how people, and it sounds like me. It's incredible, and I appreciate every one of you for buying my sheets, and it means a lot. It really does mean a lot. And I've got Are You Lonesome Tonight coming out. I've got The White Cliffs of Dover, and there's one more that somebody asked me for. Yeah, I can't remember. I've got two sheets. Oh, Andrew, thank you. I got 2 sheets that we can't clear copyright on. That is Unforgettable by Nat King Cole, and The Very Thought of You. No, not The Very Thought of You. These Foolish Things. These Foolish Things. Yeah. Maybe play in public with your YouTube channel advertised. What do you mean by that, Perry? I'm not quite sure. I love having chats with you guys. Play in public with your YouTube channel. I've been looking at the subscribers. I'm just about 120 short of 35,000. It'd be great to get all 35,000 in a venue somewhere. It'd be quite a large venue, right? It's amazing that that many people are following me. I did see this one come up, so while you're all chatting along there. Oh, record a live at my gig. Oh, you know what? I saw somebody doing that. Who's the girl? I know Vuk follows her. She was doing a hotel gig, and I did check in a little bit on her live stream. Yeah, I might do that one of these times. I think the problem is that I did notice that there was a lot of engagement to the YouTube audience. Sanga, that's right, it was. I saw her doing that. She was at a hotel in Washington D.C., I believe. But it was more. This was the audience, right? This was the audience rather than the people in the hotel. It's a tough one, that. I think what would have to happen is that you guys would just be a fly on the wall and you'd just have the piano coming through, but the engagement with you guys as an audience, because obviously you're getting paid because there's an audience there that you're getting paid for, you know, if you see what I mean. Maybe. I've got some gigs coming. I don't know how interesting it would be for you, but I'll do it. And you can have it on in the background. You can come in and out. This is for Clem, I believe. Thank you, Christine. Alright, Ballad for Adeline. I did this in a store on a really expensive piano. Yeah, and thanks for that. Hit that like button if you're liking this, and hit the like button. Hit the share button as well. Share this with people that they can join in before we leave. Yes, a gig is playing in a public place. Absolutely. Absolutely right. I don't know Last Wish. One Last Wish. I'm sorry, Margarita. I don't. Perfect. Perfect. I always forget that. Again, if you were here by the piano, you could sing it to me a little bit and I'd pick it up straight away. I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of Out Loud. Somebody said, give me the first word, first line of the lyrics. See if I can pick it up from the lyrics. Yeah, maybe someday in Germany. That would be great. I used to work in Germany. I worked on the Rhine, the River Rhine, on a Rhine ship that was owned by a Dutch cruise company. It was awesome. We started out in Cologne and went all the way to Basel in Switzerland and back in 2 weeks, and had a great time. Loved Germany. Fabulous country. Somebody help me out with this song. Perfect. I found a love. Okay. I've got to figure out what key now. What freaking key do I play it in? Man. Okay, the song's coming to me now. I know. A flat. It is A flat. Do I play it in A flat? Wow, it's very similar to the other one that you did, isn't it? I was almost running into that song too as I was playing it, and I'm not going to play it because it's an instant copyright claim. but you know which one I mean. Very similar. I've done Oh What a Feeling. I did that to start with. One of the first ones. So you'll have to rewind, watch the replay. This is a good one as well. Another Ed Sheeran. Alright, I'm looking at my watch. I really do have to wind it up because I do have to hit the road very soon. Apologies, but I'll be back next week. I think I've got an open house next week. And I will be here during Super Bowl Sunday as well, which is 13th. Alright, Vuk, let's end with that one then. I left my heart in San Francisco. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Sorry I cut it short a little bit, but I do have to hit the road very, very soon. Good to have my parents here, my mum and dad. Is there a delay on this, by the way? Is there a delay? Because I'm uploading and then you're downloading, and I'm sure there's a time difference, right? Just small. Is it small? Yeah. Alright, let's do this one. There you go. So yes, I will be here on the 13th. I'll be here next week as well. Brian Bates, always good to see you, my friend. Sorry I couldn't get to see you in the UK when I was there, as you can see. I had a lot going on, but we'll be back in the summer, hopefully. We'll be able to catch up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, even though it was a little shorter than normal. Hope you've had fun, and I hope I brought us something a little special to your Sunday. I know, you always enjoy the get-together. I do, too. Thank you, everyone, so much. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you this time next week, and I will be putting up a new song on Friday. I know what it is. You don't. You'll have to tune in to find out. As Abba said, thank you for the music. Appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.